Finally, it's here. The moment we've been waiting on season 4.
A good episode. We got it.
Wow.
We got it. A complete episode. We got it.
That was a good old bait and switch, y'all. Welcome back. We were reviewing Solo Leveling episode 8.
I want to thank you for coming back, tuning in with us again.
I want to thank you for coming back and tuning with us again. You know how we like to start this off. I need that reading, my boy. Come up off that. What we doing? And first off, talk with respect, please, because this now, how you just started this off, keep that same energy. Don't be a fraud.
I'm the internet.
All right, now this man is speaking in code. We've lost him.
My rating for today's episode was an 8. A solid 8. Also, my birthday. My cash app is here.
He was born 8. 8.
I can give him everything.
What? Cause I like to let you contradict yourself within these videos.
That's fine.
So, what made this episode today an 8 for you?
So, the reason why you should listen to me is because you have no choice. We're here. We saw Sun Drip Woo struggle. That's all I wanted to see. The character become stronger. Not only did we see that, we saw this man overcome all odds. Hit him with the Hajime no Ippo uppercut.
Nah, he punched the shit out your man. You saw that? You saw your boy skull flash for a quick second there? Beastly.
We got him out of there. Not only that, side story development. Small little Easter egg type shit that we all wanted to see.
Okay.
What about you?
We're gonna have to go with a strong 8.5, 9. This episode. You see, I think you started off with the right intention, but you ain't really like, you ain't take it in. You ain't breathe that air how you supposed to. So high off of that one. First though, let me explain. I see you got looks of dismay and, fix your face. Episode 8, different. Different episode. We got developments, like you said, character developments. First off,
What's up?
This episode got me thinking, alright, is this AI or is this some supreme being type of thing? Because Pete, Shorty was glitching.
I thought the same thing.
Shorty was glitching. Blurred places over the eyes and shit of that nature. It was giving like real
Computer
artificial.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if she's coming from a home, she just spawned in. That's what she said.
Yeah.
We was here, we woke up, we was here, and we knew we had to defend this place. They just spawned in.
Which is weird.
Another development now, the raid has started officially. Hunter Association guilds are all forming alliances, and they get ready to make a move. And this is the 4th raid.
It's the 4th raid, yeah?
The action for this episode just felt, it was different energy. Jinwoo was a little flirty. This episode was just different.
It hit every aspect of what a good episode is, because as you mentioned, the flirtiness, shonen anime, you know what it's there for. For the fellas, let's increase our women audience too. I'm the one to say it. He created a little harem. He doing his thing.
He might be. It's well deserved though. He is the god after all. Now that we got these ratings out the way, you got some highlights for this episode? Like what's some of your favorite things?
This is what I clocked in for. I just want to make notice that this girl, Elise, how was she able to tell him all this information, but the ice elves couldn't tell him information? And why were the orcs able to tell him information? Why is it like skipping and choosing, which made me think about the AI shit that you mentioned. Is this world AI? Is somebody like purposely forcing him to play this game? This air quote game? Like there's a game master. There's somebody that's already has a predetermined outcome on a situation. And all we're doing is watching the playthrough. And as he keeps leveling up, he's learning more and more. But if the information was banned from him earlier on, why is it not banned now still? What changed?
I would assume that there is some type of game master type of relationship going on here because, number one, the prompt came up, survive X amount of time. That's what you always have to go back to. The first thing that even started this journey for him. He had to survive X amount of time.
Yeah.
And once he did that, he got the objective. That's the first screen that has popped up for him. And he got an objective complete on that. So obviously somebody's giving out directives for him to do.
That's true.
To complete objectives and get rewards, rewarding him and things of that nature. So Game Master is definitely a right type of thinking. Which leads me to another thought as well. Is there a difference between gates that just spawn randomly in the world versus the gates that he intentionally goes through with those keys?
With you saying that about the different commands and different gates and stuff, do the ants have a command? I don't think that's something that anybody's thinking about yet because we're still learning about commands. Do the ants have a command? Because they're technically from the same areas or like the same worlds. So what are they doing?
Leave it to human beings to, like, as soon as they kill something, let's go ahead and get our scientists on it, see what's going on up inside there, which is obviously a good thing though.
I mean, yeah.
To be able to see like the real information behind like what's inside these chimera ants, like how fast they're developing, whatever. A lot of information can be gathered from that, but it's just always funny to see an anime like just society where it's like ant died, we study ant. Like, I will say that the god pulled off another fraudulent victory. This is fraudulent victory number 2 for him in my count. You know, when he be squabbling up and they be jumping niggas, you know what I'm saying? I count that as a regular solid victory. But this is the second time he's been on the brink of death by one of these, I guess I could call him an NPC. First one was Igris. He should not have won.
He shouldn't have.
And now Baran, the Demon King, had our boy on the ropes.
On the ropes? He's outside the ring.
No, he had man arms all in the rope. He's back. Jinwoo, he pulled the victory out of his ass, but Shorty hit Baran in the head
with a toothpick.
That shit was so weak.
Why did he stop? I kept it pushing.
That was crazy. And then Jinwoo decided, yeah, I'm gonna get stronger right now and rip your arms off because you looked up. Nigga, why didn't you do that in the first place?
He had no MP last time I checked. I guess ruler hand don't use MP.
It must not. I'm gonna just use ruler hand in this way to boost my strength. Because first off, if that's what it did do, this show didn't explain that. But that's neither here nor there. He got strong enough to overpower him, rip his arms off, hit him with a shoryuken from hell, and punched up like nah.
Took his block off, man. Honestly,
this was a fraudulent victory. This was a fraudulent victory. I can't. I'm not to say that.
Which goes to my thinking that no matter how strong Jinwoo is, all he really has is Arise. His Arise is his KO, and once that was gone, the writers had to make something up. Something in my brain connected. The Demon Knight Else, whatever her name is, she's not important. She said the Demon Kingdom united for one foe.
Mm-hmm.
Not for one foe, for a formidable foe. An enemy so strong we all had to come together.
Mm-hmm.
She said that, we blew past it, cool. We know who that is though.
What's that?
Jinwoo pops, I said it. He's been alive in that world for how many years? He's the strongest thing since fucking American cheese. Since Oreos.
Yo, what the fuck does that even mean?
He must be the formidable foe. Who else? Who else? He's been in there for 10 years. He's been shitting on everything. Who else but him? Because he coming in like, I'm a hunter. I'm gonna kill all you guys, that's my job. He's the foe.
The funny part is you went to Jinwoo Pops, which if let's just say if it was him that they was like preparing the war against, and you're following the same theory of where you think that him and his dad is supposed to fight.
Yeah, they gotta fight.
Don't you think it's a little anticlimactic for it to be revealed that his pops is destroying whatever's down third and he's out, and to reveal him as the final bad this early?
No, they're not.
I feel like it would hit way harder knowing that was his pops and that he's the final bad if it was a little bit later as like some plot reveal. Oh, this was my dad been this whole time. Like, I feel like they released that information a little too easily to get into that line of thinking, but I see why you would go into that line of thinking.
Because we still don't know any information outside of Sun Jinwoo pops was in there for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We have no information on him. We don't know what.
We haven't seen him since.
Exactly.
What
is he doing? Go back to your family.
And to keep up with this topic of whether or not these are NPCs or creatures that's being forced out of their habitat and being forced into this world, into the system, Shorty was a real staple for this episode. Because yeah, Ashley,
Elise. We don't really care.
But
we really don't care.
She also showed an NPC or whatever, creature or whatever, having thoughts and like emotion. She was having an internal struggle between whether or not she wanted to help Sun Jinwoo or she wanted to stay true to her clan. But at the end of the day too, the Demon King almost smoked her boots, and guess who saved her? Sun Jinwoo. That's why she threw that little weak ass little what's the little javelin drinks?
Yeah, that little two-headed spear shit she got going on.
They don't even have a little wobbly javelin because the god came through and saved her. But the more important, more interesting aspect of it, like I said, she wasn't even really a killer. Because in the first place, she tried to, you know what I'm saying, get over and then stab him in his back and turn his back. And then she just, you know what, I give up. Like, it's like, that's when like this episode was so different. Because it's like no other interaction like that within these gates has happened. Obviously, because everybody keep thinking they tough.
But she could fight too.
She was alright, but first off, it's like this is the first interaction like that. Like, I don't want to say he made a friend, but it's almost something in that realm of something. This is the most friendly he's been within these realms.
Since you said this, I thought about this. Why does the command of defend the home apply to him, but the command kill all humans don't?
You just helped me put two things together with that theory of between the gates and the
key.
The gates and places that he accesses with keys. He's the only one that has access to those places with the keys. But as opposed to gates where literally anybody can go through. So he's went from level 1 to 100, and they're all here in protect this place. And most of them tried to protect that place through violence and taking him on. Like I said, everybody got stronger at the levels. The levels he went up higher, but now even the higher level past that, they got to intelligence. So protect this place didn't just mean fight and kill him. They decided we're gonna hide the
permits.
The permits to each floor. They hid them to each floor. So he's sitting there fighting people, wasting time.
He probably know where they was hidden, because if the first one was in a castle, I'm like, it's a broken building city, and I see one castle. I'm gonna go check the castle.
Yeah, but his journey definitely took a lot longer. Had he not gotten that information.
It definitely would have.
I remember when reading Total Level, and it was just always like something refreshing going on, and I think in that episode like this, it gets into that like realm of refreshing and like not saying that the show is like monotonous, but it's like cool stuff happens in the third.
Yeah.
But now like once you like start to ponder and they give you more information about the system and things of that nature, it's when it really starts to shine even more than just like a beat 'em up type of thing. It's like an interesting world.
Yeah.
So we on the rise, y'all. We on the rise.
Episode 8 has been a great episode. I give it an 8. You give it 8.59. Kind of stole my rating, but it's peace. Next week, Sun Drip Woo, Sun Han Woo, He got so many names.
I feel like some bitch would be taken derogatory, but I'm just talking about him having the hoes.
And the clothes. I suppose it's been another episode of AnimeIntake.
I just wanna be some Jinwoo.
Latest. I'm nice for that.
That was hard. That one was hard.